Welcome back to Access Houston on 97.9 The Box.
Good Sunday morning. You're listening to Access Houston. I'm your host, KG Smooth. Welcoming in the studio some first-timers to the program. 1/3 of the founders and owners of Houston MuscleHeadz, Mr. Cliff Jackson. Good morning, sir.
Morning. Bang, bang. Bang, bang, Houston.
Bang, bang, gang, gang. And he also brought along with him the lovely Erica Joy, who is a trainer and the general manager at Houston MuscleHeadz. Good morning.
Good morning.
So tell me about Houston MuscleHeadz. I've heard about the gym. So how did the gym come about?
Well, the gym. Well, before we get started, let me clarify what the bang banging means from a gym perspective.
Mm-hmm.
The term bang bang came up with us just banging weight.
Ah.
When I say banging weight, the noise of bang, 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 weights being banged in the gym. So that's kind of a thing that we came up with a few years ago, where somebody made a comment on something we posted, man, y'all be in there banging weight, and then it just kind of stuck and it kind of rolled with us from that point on. So it's kind of like our written slogan, bang,
Mm-hmm.
bang.
Bang, bang.
We say
Okay.
that every time we get a good rep in. It's
MuscleHeadz, bang, bang.
bang, bang.
So how did you come up with the gym? And
Well, the history lesson, a fast history lesson is a good friend of mine from high school, Jennifer Winters, actually somewhat dared me or asked me, hey, I think you ought to try to compete in regarding bodybuilding competition. And I questioned it because I didn't want to wear the Speedos and the whole thing about the Speedos. I just really wasn't into it. And then she said, no, they wear Bermuda shorts, like surfboard shorts. So she showed me a picture, and I said, okay, I can do that. And we just pretty much went all in. And the competitive spirit that me and her had towards each other while we were training, and she was training me, getting ready to actually be a fitness competitor, kind of bounced off of our energy that we had with each other while we were in the gym.
mm-hmm.
And it just kind of came to be. So a friend of ours that we went to high school with, we would post stuff, and he was saying, y'all be in the gym on that MuscleHeadz stuff. And when he said y'all be in the gym on that MuscleHeadz stuff, commenting on me and Jennifer, he's our alumni from high school, it kind of stuck. And I said, MuscleHeadz. I said, Jenny, you know what? Let's see if we can get about 3 or 4 other people together, and we'll put together a little fitness team, and we'll all compete. So the MuscleHeadz brand started from an actual fitness, a fitness team, a competition fitness team, and people would see us train so hard on social media, and they would always ask, hey, where you guys train at? Where you guys gym at? Where's your gym? Where's your gym? Where's your gym? And then it dawned on me, I had that eureka moment. I was like, wait a minute. I said, you know what? Maybe I should think towards trying to open up a gym, And I got with, so after everything fast forward, and, we got on stage and we killed stages all over Texas. We traveled, the team grew, our reputation grew throughout the city, and everybody started recognizing, shout out to Kid Styles for creating our logo. This green-haired man came from Kid Styles, and Kid Styles created our logo, and this green-haired man that you see everywhere that's fitness related, it just became a household name in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
So I got together with some partners, and we put together a gym. I got some investors together, and we bought it together. And right now it's at the forefront of independently owned fitness gyms throughout the city of Houston. But the energy is our whole concept, and everything is based on energy. If you can't get in there and get infected with the MuscleHeadz virus of going in and putting in that work in order to get where you need to be, then I don't know where else you can get that kind of energy from.
Indeed. You listen to Access Houston. We're talking to Cliff Jackson and Erica Joy from Houston MuscleHeadz. But there's something very special about Houston MuscleHeadz Gym, that it is ran by current and former Houston Police Department members.
Yeah, let me put that out there also. One of the main objectives when I was putting this gym together and thinking about putting this gym together, it was at a time where the police and community relations was not as good as we all would like them to be. So me being a police officer, actually a 24-year police officer, good friend of mine, Marcus Wilson, who actually is a retired HPD officer, and then a current friend of mine that's a police officer, Joseph, we bought in on a think tank to say, well, you know what, this will be a way that we can actually bring the community in. We've got a lot of plans of we've done a lot of things for the community in the past in regarding back to school camps and so on and so forth. So we really pushed it. We saw the turnout, and we saw how the police officers' relationship with the community was able to be extremely effective just on people seeing the police giving back to the community. So opening the gym is just a way that we actually, I mean, it's right there in the heart of Third Ward / EDO area. And we've got people from all over the area, from Third Ward, from the EDO, from everywhere that comes, and they pass by, and they see what's going on. It's extremely inviting. Everybody knows that it's a police-owned gym, and there's a lot of people that I know that probably wouldn't dare step within probably, 20-yard radius of a police officer and interact with them. But because we're all on that gym floor and we're all working, it's all family. It's just one big family, regardless of where you're from.
And I mean, it's the perfect combination because, fitness and health and wellness is so huge now. I mean, not even 10 years ago were cats this serious about getting it together and working out. So what a perfect way to bring that together when all of let's just go back 2 summers ago when it all was going down, or at least was that summer 16 with Alton and Philando? Yeah. We all were hurting.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, me being a police officer and then me being an urban kid, it
fine line.
Yeah, very fine line. And you always kind of try to figure out how to be accepted, how to still be accepted in your community that you come from, even though you're a police officer. But the funny thing is, regardless of what you do, what race, whatever it is that you are, when you're on that gym floor, the only thing that matters when you're on that gym floor working out is the fact that we all are getting this work. And it's just like,
we're here for the same goal.
You're here for the same goal. Everybody, if you need a spot, your spotter might be somebody you don't know. If you need a tip, then that tip may come from somebody you don't know. And we've been able to intertwine people, white, black, Asian, all nationalities of people come to that gym, and everybody, there's only one color when it comes down to the Houston MuscleHeadz Gym, and that's this green-haired man right here. You got to come and get infected with this, with the MuscleHead ideology, and it's all community, man. It's a very close-knit group of people that come to come and get this. And even though some people come in somewhat passive, trying to figure out, okay, where do I fit in? Once them smiles get lit, and once that energy and that sweat start getting swung around that gym, you just jump in, and it don't matter where you from.
Yeah.
And there's no way you're gonna walk in that gym and not get greeted by somebody.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter if we know you or not. You're going to come in and you're going to feel like you're at home.
And that's important because it is all about the vibe and the energy that one feels. You want to feel comfortable when you go into an establishment. You're listening to Access Houston, talking to Cliff Jackson and Erica Joy from Houston MuscleHeadz. So what are some of the services you all provide over there at Houston MuscleHeadz?
We have a very awesome variety of different personal trainers. We have an athletic trainer. We have a Pilates trainer. We have a curves specialist trainer. Well,
a curve specialist.
I'm a curve specialist.
Elaborate.
So pretty much slimming the waist, growing the booty, toning.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, curves.
We have a weight loss specialist. We have just an awesome group of trainers, and they just have the skills to go with any goal that you need. They have it, anything that you need. And then we also have we have nutritionalists. We have everything that you could possibly need.
Sounds like I need to come on down and and sign up and work out because my I'm on a month to month now. My contract is up, so I'm a free agent. I've been trying to big up these legs, but I have a high metabolism. Like I've never weighed more than 157 pounds in my life. I would love to get to 160, 165. I think I would be
A diet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Diet.
I think I
It's
would
a
be this.
diet.
But I
That's
eat
70% of it.
everything. I eat whatever I want, sleep on it, all of that. Like that's why everybody hates me because I eat junk. I eat it all. And I
Well, you know,
Like,
I
where'd
thought
you
by the
go?
time I was, of a certain age in the 30s that, metabolism would slow down. I could see it's not going to happen with me. I'm going to be action figure body all my life, I hope.
and let me put this out there also. A lot of times when people look at our social media, it's extreme.
Yeah?
But one thing I've had to
Let's go to it.
yeah, our social
Go
media.
ahead.
Now, one thing about it's extreme. But one thing I want to foster out there to the public is that it doesn't matter where you are in regarding your fitness journey.
Mm-hmm.
We got what you need in regarding where you are. And one thing that I'm prideful of is taking people. I mean, there's a lot of people. Fitness is a way of actually fighting a lot of things that we have to deal with as human beings.
Oh, wow, y'all
diabetes,
IG is lit.
yeah, whether it's diabetes, whether it's heart disease, all the things that affect our community. The gym is 85% of the cushion in order to change your life. So a lot of times people look at our IG and they be like, oh, that's too hard. Now they gonna kill me if I go in there. Now we got very, very, very patient, very diligent and patient trainers that actually take in what comes through the door, figure out what that person needs, and then start them on their journey. So a lot of times, larger people, we got a brother in there right now that's about Marlon is about Marlon's about 400 plus pounds. Yes.
He
And
comes all the way from Kingwood
Yeah.
every night, dedicated. And we all train him.
chopping him up.
We all.
Chopping him up.
Wow.
So
Wow.
you can come in however you are. We got you. But our main journey is to watch people go through that transformation. It's a beautiful thing because fitness is a way of actually changing lives.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the gym is
You
a way
feel better. I mean, I got to tell you, every time I step out, I feel like a superhero.
Yeah, you
I
fight
really do.
depression. Everything.
Yeah. It's a great stress reliever.
Yeah.
All of that. You listen to Access Houston talking to Cliff Jackson and Erica Joy of Houston MuscleHeadz. What are some of the biggest misconceptions when it comes to working out? Okay, for example, tomorrow's the start of a new year. Okay, it'll be 2018 on tomorrow. The beginning of the year is when a lot of people, make their so-called New Year's resolutions, and a lot of people go toward that fitness. Like, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to get in the gym, first all of January, like gyms are packed out. It's back to normal by February. But what are some of the biggest misconceptions that people have about working out if they're a first timer getting into that?
Waiting for the right time. The right time is now. Because you don't wait until the New Year's
Right.
or until the summertime, or the time is now. Your health as well. That's the most important thing.
I
that
say
you
the
need to
same
take
thing,
care
Erica.
of. So MuscleHeadz is definitely the place where you come to. That's the place where you come to start.
Mm-hmm.
We want to be the place that where anybody can come to and they can feel like, okay, I don't have to jump the whole staircase to take one step.
Mm-hmm.
Another misconception is that people think it's easy.
Yeah.
You gotta,
It takes discipline.
And you gotta
Exactly.
come in and get that. This is what I tell people all the time. And I was talking to a young lady, and she called me, reached out to me last night, and was like, "Hey, Cliff, I heard a lot about y'all. I want you to put your hands on me and help me figure out what I need to do. I'm suffering from this, that." I said, "Okay, this is what I need you to do. Go on Instagram, and I need you to find somebody's body that you want.
Mm-hmm.
Screenshot it. And when you screenshot it, make it your screensaver.
Mm-hmm.
And then chase her. Come in the gym and chase her. And understand that whatever it took for her, don't stop till you reach her, or don't stop till you get close to where she is, and chase that person." I tell people that all the time. And there's a lot of people that's in the gym right now with a hero on their screensaver regarding the person that they want to be, and they chase that person.
You know what, Cliff? That is real. So back in, like for real, that is real. Back in '03 when 50 Cent came out and in the club and that video of him, working out, and he has this big old chest, like a slim skinny guy like me. I'm like, dang, I already got the 6. Let me start working out so I can have some sort of chest, little titty meat, like 50 Cent to compliment. And so he was not to say that I wanted a chest as big as 50, you know what I'm saying? Right. But, something to fit me. And he was the catalyst for me to start working out. And so a former Cincinnati Bengal NFL player, when I was doing radio in Cincinnati, he started PTing me in exchange for me producing commercials for him. Mm-hmm. And, that's how I got started. But I started off calisthenics, so I was all push-ups, pull-ups, the ab wheel, air squats. I didn't start pushing weight until 2010. I didn't start joining the gym until 2010.
And then that's when the size came. From when you start pushing weight, that's when everything that you was already doing, your body started growing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah. Indeed. You're listening to Access Houston, talking to Cliff Jackson and Erica Joy from Houston MuscleHeadz. What else do the people need to know? What are the goals for 2018 at Houston MuscleHeadz?
Well, I'll start it off, and then I'll let Erica finish. Growth, for one. Community interaction is something that we really want to push towards. We're involved in the community, but we want to do a lot more things for the community. We want to do. We're putting together right now a spiritual fitness program for juveniles on Sunday. So instead of going to church, sometimes kids get somewhat restless in church and so on and so forth. What we want to do, we got a good friend of mine's a pastor. He said, man, won't you think about we having church service at the actual gym, and then after the church service for the kids, for the teenagers, go work them out. So it's like fitness church.
That's a dope concept. Really.
Yeah. So we got that's one of the things that's on the horizon for us, and of course, just fitness and wellness awareness for our community. We're always pushing that, and we're gonna. We're putting together a block party for the community where everybody come out and get a chance to work out on a Saturday and get you some a buffalo burger, just some healthy barbecue, if there is such a thing, some healthy barbecue.
Oxymoron.
Stuff for the kids to do. So we got block parties. Of course, we're going to always do our back to school drives, and we're just going to stay Houston strong.
Indeed.
Yeah.
What else you got?
And we also want to invite more trainers. We want to grow our family there with Houston MuscleHeadz. Just make sure that we have, everybody to cover all areas and any fitness goals that anybody's trying to reach. So any personal trainers looking for a home, definitely come and check us out. You'll definitely be taken care of. And but in growth, of course, we definitely want to have growth and help more people reach their fitness goals.
Well, look, is there a website or where can people go get more information? Maybe they want to check out the gym or go to your IG.
Go to our IG. We stay on our IG.
And that's really where it's at.
And actually, give them your personal IG.
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, Erica Joy, ERICAJOI, and reach out to me on email or DM. You can come in, set up an interview, or just come to the gym, ask for me. I'll definitely take care of you. Or you can go on the Houston MuscleHeadz page and DM us, and I'll get back to you.
Indeed.
Or you can hit me on 8 Mile Twin, man. I can't break away from it because it's just my Instagram. That's just my format. 8 Mile Twin on Instagram, man. If you want to get motivated to work out, just go on one of our Instagrams, and it's probably gonna make you go straight to the gym.
Oh yeah. Because I'm scrolling through now, and I'm like, man, it's been a little over a week since I worked out, because I was flying home for Christmas and all of that, with the holidays. But I'm probably gonna hit that joint after this conversation. Yeah. So yeah, follow them on IG at Houston MuscleHeadz. That's heads with a Z. And Cliff and Erica, man, thanks for coming on the program, letting us know about this. Didn't know about the gym. I love the fact that it's, current and former police officers who came up with this concept, and it's bridging that gap between police and community, because I remember growing up where there was a time when the police and the community worked together, when the police officer lived in the same neighborhood that he patrolled, and it wasn't, somebody from outside somewhere else that's taught that people of color are a threat, and then you send them into a place where all they see is what they were told are threats, and then you got things that has been happening with us. Yes, sir.
And another thing that we're doing through my a buddy of mine, that's the actual pastor with the high school. What we're trying to put together right now is also staging. That's not seminars, but just a little class, just kind of meet, discussion groups where people can actually come to the gym. We got a nice little room set up. People can actually come to the gym, and we're going to open up forums for people to be able to ask us questions as police officers about, okay, what about this? What do we do in this situation? What do we do in that situation? If you got any questions that the media may not give you, or you may have questions about it regarding, okay, why is this happening? Why are police more prone to be involved in shootings in the black? Whatever the question is, we probably have, I'm almost sure we have the answer for, but we're setting up forums for people to be able to come in and to have that, open up that dialogue.
You have to give me your word that you will come back on this program to let us know when that forum happens.
Yeah.
And if you need a moderator, I'm your guy.
Done deal. That's going to happen sooner than later. And the thing about it is, now that everything is quiet, people tend not to put it at the forefront of importance, because there's nothing really happening. When something happens, boom, 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 and everybody's inquiring about information. But we have to stay on those topics and that dialogue throughout the course of our existence. So our children, if we understand, our children are understanding. If our children understand, and their children would understand. If it was left up to me, I would probably say that I would love for somebody to come up with a curriculum and actually teach a curriculum in high school called Police Community Relations. So the kids coming up in high school will be able to have a curriculum or dialogue with the police officer, teaching them how to, the importance of social order and why police do what they do, and then why the response from the community is what it is when the police do what they do, and then finding that middle ground.
I love that, because we need that.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Man.
So somebody out there hear that, hey man, we need a curriculum in high school about that, man. We need a curriculum in high school. Police officer and maybe some legal representative need to go and actually teach a course in high school about police and community relations.
Yeah, bring those programs back. I remember officers coming to my schools all the time, be it with the DARE program or MAD. All of that it's lost. It's gone.
Another thing, and it's funny you said that, because when I was a younger police officer, about 5 years in out at Southeast, we used to do a summer camp program for the kids down in Selinsky in the Dead End. We used to do a summer camp program where we had the kids in the hood, and we took them to the zoo. We did everything the police did. We did that. It's probably been over at least 6 to 7 police officers produced out of that probably 3 or 4 year run that we actually did that, which means that those kids from the hood end up being police officers because of their interaction and experience that.
See what I'm saying, Cliff? You can be the one to bring that back, bro.
Man,
you could be that man.
I'm ready. I wish and this actually is not hard. It's easy. All you do, you can get HEB. A lot of these places out here donate money, and we got a lot of sponsors to actually sponsor, and everything was paid for. And we took those kids everywhere. Every day we went, shot basketball with them kids. It was a beautiful thing. Man. And they just kind of went away. Other things came more of importance, but I think it's time to bring those.
It's time to bring that back on around. Everything repeats itself.
They can just come to the gym.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of little strong kids running around here.
Yeah. MuscleHeadz Gym in 3rd Ward, 2712 St. Emmanuel Street. Follow them on IG, Houston MuscleHeadz. That's heads with a Z. And I like what y'all doing over there. I'm going to come through and check it out. I got to get a session
Man,
in with y'all.
Our house is your house, man. But I tell you,
No doubt.
make sure you come in there with a gallon of water. Make sure you eat some oatmeal. Don't come in there. Don't come in there without no food in your stomach. You ain't gonna tap out.
Ain't go. No doubt. No doubt.
Get your
Cliff.
pre-workout.
Hey, we got a barrel on the side of the building. That's the throw up barrel.
Oh wow.
'Cause that's how
it's
you
that
get-
intense.
It can be.
Dang.
It can be. Not for everybody though. But if you want to come and get that hard work, man, I'm the pusher.
Okay.
I'm the pusher.
All right. I'll make sure I'll have some oatmeal. Eat some oatmeal before I come through and mess with y'all. Cliff Jackson, 1/3 of the founder and owners of Houston MuscleHeadz, and Erica Joy, the general manager and trainer. Thank y'all for coming on the program.
Salute.
Thank you.
Salute. Bang, bang. Come get some work, y'all. Come
Yeah.
get some work. Don't be scared, man. Come get some work. We're going to have fun, man. Houston, we're going to get y'all in shape, man. Houston strong.
Houston strong. And thank you for listening to Access Houston.